America, welcome to sports. In layman's terms, I'm your guy Willie SoSo, and to my left we have
CFP franchise, what is up?
And to my right we have
TBD. Hi, how y'all doing?
America.
And
Nope.
not.
Nope.
Welcome.
Not.
Fine. Whip isn't here today.
We're broadcasting from a live snowstorm here in Detroit, Michigan, for those that are tuning in on all the social media platforms. So we love y'all that much, we risked our safety. You're welcome.
These are all facts. So I guess, only thing we have to say, you know what we do, how we do, and where we do it from. Beaming to you from our favorite watering hole, Snickers Pool and Pub in Michigan, Livonia, Michigan, that is. Coming to you with no coach speak, no media spin, just some folks at the bar with the drinks, despite a snowstorm. Talking sports just like you. Let's get on into it. Alright, so America, we had technical difficulties last week, so we didn't really get to discuss all the craziness that occurred, like the Lions not making the playoffs. And since then, a whole lot more shit has occurred, so let's just dive into that. So Mike McDaniels lost his job. And is now interviewing for OC jobs and head coaching jobs. One of which was with our Detroit Lions.
Indubitably.
Now,
I like it.
you like Mike McDaniels. You want him for OC?
Yes.
Franchise?
I like it. I'm not gonna deny it. I like it.
I don't want Dan Campbell as our OC and head coach.
Okay, and that's fair.
I like it.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm sort of kind of indifferent to it. No, but I'm.
You're not being an antagonist today?
Never an antagonist. I just
Never is a
level
strong
reason.
word.
It's also accurate, but
In your opinion.
which is also a strong word, asshole. Which is what opinions are like.
Which is also a strong
way. All the strong words.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
But I'm more concerned with how we repair our offensive line.
That is fair.
I don't think. I won't say that it doesn't matter who the OC is, because it does.
Yes, it does.
But it really doesn't matter who the
If
OC
we don't have the right
is if we
players,
don't
then
have
yes.
the personnel.
I would agree.
So, how do you all think we should approach our off season? We need to shore up our O-line.
Okay.
We need healthy starters in our secondary.
Yes.
We don't know what's up with
Branch.
Well, Branch
he's
won't
done.
be. Well, he won't be back till middle of next season.
Right.
And Kirby Joseph has a chronic injury.
Yes.
That's up in the air. We don't know what's going on.
Don't know what's up with him.
We don't know what.
Terrion Arnold
I was going to say it.
can't stay healthy.
Shoulder,
Wake
yeah.
Straw can't stay healthy.
Right.
So we need starting corners.
Yes.
Starting secondary.
What you gonna do about it then?
What I'm saying is, there are three options that we have with
Gotcha.
regards
Okay.
to addressing the needs
Understood. Okay.
that we have.
Understood.
Free agency, of course, starts in March, I think. The draft, of course, which I think is in April. And then an off-season trade, which isn't something that we've really done too much of. How do we address this stuff that we need?
Y'all haven't seen anything about the Dave Montgomery wanting to leave? Like,
I don't really put too much stock into the social media shit.
Understood, but
until it's actually
verified.
Yeah, necessary.
Understood, because I do know it's a lot of trolls out there and falsified information, and if your algorithm, it's so I get that. However, as much as I do like him, and I do,
Yeah.
I really do. If that is something that can open up for us to get a little bit more for O-line and secondary, as much as I respect them and like them,
So
because we still got Gibbs.
So with somebody like David Montgomery, that's
'Cause he's
somebody
valuable.
that's somebody that we could trade.
Yeah.
Or they cut him. But I'd actually, if we could talk to a team that needs a bona fide running back, sure, maybe we could work with that
And get what we need.
in a trade. Sure.
And I do love you, David Montgomery.
Yeah, I mean, but this is
But
business.
it's business.
This is business. Me personally, I want us to address the O-line in free agency. I'm not drafting offensive linemen. Go and give me bona fide.
Is the reason why you're against drafting old linemen because they're all rookies and they don't have the goomspa?
The experience. Simple and plain.
Okay.
They're not experienced. Unless there is an offensive, a center or a left guard, not left guard, but a left tackle,
Oh, okay.
that is
Just
a walking
beast.
Hall of Famer.
Which
No.
is 1 in a million.
It doesn't happen too often. Like the last time it happened to us, it was Frank Ragnow, and that was 10 years ago.
True.
So,
And Panay's turned out to be, but that's still, it
but-
took some
okay, yeah, you're right. Panay Sewell, day one,
Yeah.
beast. But that shit doesn't happen too often.
But what if, okay, for me, I'm okay with at least doing one and then doing more trades amongst vets and also because they can work with that one. I'm
Right.
really more concerned about that secondary because what's really been killing us these last 2 seasons has been the fact that most of our defense has not been healthy outside of the freak accident with Aiden where he broke his leg.
I like where your head's at, man.
Franchise, free agency, trade, draft. How do you think we ought to go about addressing the needs that we have?
Well, free agency first. Free agency first, I would, copycat league. I would copycat what the Chicago Bears did. In 1 year, the Chicago Bears created a great offensive line.
Free agency, they went and got their
Offensive line.
lineman.
So free agency, Lions gotta go that way. They have to, their route through their offensive line is gonna be through free agency. They have to get guys and get them soon. Don't let guys sit out there in the market for a long time. You can't sit there and say I'm the smartest guy in the room and wait for these guys to fall off the board. Second I'm sorry, you said free agency
Draft.
and the draft. The draft, I still can't believe I'm doing this, but in the draft, I'm still looking for a corner, a DB that can stay healthy for the whole season. You know,
I respect that.
I mean, we drafted guys high, we have, and these guys have not stayed healthy the whole season. I'm looking to find like one guy that we draft in the first round, or a DB in the first round, that can say, you know what, I'll be here all
This whole
17
fucking
games,
season.
17 games of the season.
I ain't mad at that either.
So that'd be my second round of that. And what was the third one? Trades,
Which are rare. That's rare
Which
in
is
off
rare.
season. But it's a tool available.
Trades, if there's a trade out there, I don't know if there's a trade out there because, for our needs, is like teams are going to give up what we need because the teams that we're going to try to trade for, they still want those.
Yeah.
So I think a trade is going to be
Well,
maybe a trade for maybe depth, but it's not going to be a trade for a starter.
I'll tell you like this. Again, it's rare, and literally I just sort of kind of threw it in on the humble in the event that something rare fucking happens.
Right.
It doesn't really happen like that too much.
Right.
But since we are talking about Angeloni walking, Demo perhaps want more money or feeling one of them. I don't think it's about money with him. I think it's about wanting a role, right? More of a role. There might be something that we could swing, something, and I think it should be for a defensive player. I like I said, free agency. That's where we address our O-line, and yep, I think that we could find in the draft. And with regards to the draft, and we know he's not afraid to do it, but I hope if there's a high-level corner, safety, whatever, Brad Holmes is going to be willing
Absolutely.
to move up, and he's shown the propensity to do it.
And
So
in fairness, he has been making some good draft picks.
he's a hell of he does dope in
Yes,
the
he
draft. He just
Especially
doesn't
in comparison
do as
to what we
well
did.
with free agency.
Got you. That makes sense. Okay. We'll get players that, yeah. I get what you're saying.
I
And if it doesn't work out the way we wanted it to work out, with my thing, like if Proctor is there, the left tackle from Alabama, if he's there at 17, I'm not even like
you run.
I'm not even looking at other teams like want trade offers. No, if he's there at 17,
Get
I'm
him.
filling out my card and I'm gone.
Also, with that, speaking of left tackle, what do they do with Taylor Decker? We don't know if or if not. He's hinted at there's possible retirement in his future.
Okay.
Or not. I don't care whether he decides to retire or not. Get a left tackle. I would personally say get a left tackle in free agency, but this Proctor kid I hear is pretty damn good.
Right. But my thing is too about like with Taylor Decker. If he's thinking about it,
He's doing it.
it's already your decision's already made.
That part.
And you know what really pisses me off about that? You're right. So first off, that's what really pisses because he beat me to the point on that point. But that's what I had been saying years ago with regards to Frank Ragnar.
Yep. Because
Same exact thing.
He's been hitting at it.
We knew they've known for years
So
that
why
he
don't
had this
why
chronic
don't we be
injury.
proactive in making?
Correct. Correct.
So sometimes we have shot ourselves in the foot because Ragnall's name should not have been a surprise when it finally happened. It's like, I don't know what we're going, because he's been saying it. Now same thing. And the one thing about what people don't, well, most people do, you got all that weight, you doing it like that's a lot of wear and tear on the body. That's why most of the time with O lines and D lines,
that's the most volatile part of the sport.
it is, and that's most of the majority of the physical contact and pressure that you feel, and you have to be a certain weight, stature, height, and all that stuff, and that's more wear and tear on the body than some of the other positions in football.
For sure.
So if they're hinting at it, the hint is the answer.
I agree.
Yeah, that sums it up for me.
The Lions knew he had a chronic injury.
What are we doing?
Why
are we
you
even entertaining this?
consider
Yes.
that? Nonetheless, with all of that,
And I got a lot of respect for him, but
yeah, I mean,
let's
when
just
your
make
time is
wise
up, your time is up.
decisions. Yep.
But with all of that said, pending however they address what they need to address, do we think they're right back in the mix of being a Super Bowl contender next year?
And it's contingent upon if we get what we need. Is that how the question was formed?
Well, it's more so of what is your gut feeling telling you, because we don't know if they're going to get what we need. We don't know how they're going to address it. Do we think they're going to? I'll ask the question this way.
Okay.
Do we think they're going to address our issues well enough for us to be back in contention next season?
Oh, I think we're still there. I think we're still there. We got too many good. We have too many good players as it is.
And that's how I feel. I feel like there were a couple of chinks in the armor because it was way too many personnel changes and injuries. Because it's one thing to just lose players, but if you have the chemistry as the personnel and the staff, I still think. But now you lost your defensive coordinator. Thank God for Kelvin Shepard that stepped up to the plate because he's been there, but you were able to do it internally. John Morton was not internally. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least not directly.
Not directly.
He
Yes,
was
you have
literally
experience.
Nah, he was there to start, left, and then came back.
True. However, from my understanding, and again, this is sports in layman's terms. I don't work for ESPN. Kelvin Shepard has been there throughout the. So he was more of.
Yes.
He wasn't a defensive coordinator, but he was the
Linebacker.
defensive linebacker. So you are a part of the system. You know how it works. Because even if you leave and come back, anytime you leave and come back, things do change.
Sure.
So you may have familiarity as far as I know people's names, but I might not know this new chemistry, the symmetry.
Agreed.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
So you think we'll be?
I think we'll still be in contender. I just want us to get the personnel and the administration together as far as offensive coordinator.
All right. Well, speaking of getting things together
Let's
with
get
personnel, America. Yeah, you reached like a motherfucker for that one. But America,
That was cute.
a third of the league a little under a third of the league
Has got
is
rid of
in
every-
need of a head coach.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even, and that's before we even talk about people needing OCs and,
Right.
and
Yeah, they need
GMs.
coaches.
Right.
Just coaches. 9 teams.
Yeah.
So,
Within what, like a week and a half span?
yeah.
I've never seen this.
We here at Layman's Terms are about to do the impossible.
And for our French subscribers,
gonna talk
les
coach
Mons
speak.
terms.
We're not going to talk coach speak.
Oh, we're talking about coaches.
We are going to talk about.
But now-
Fuck it. We're going to talk coach
Coach
speak.
speak. It's
Sure.
coach speak.
When I put this on the show sheet, I was like, this is fucking impossible. But we're going to effort through it.
Okay.
Let's predict who the head coaches of these 9 teams will be.
Ooh,
To be fair, or to be transparent, America, I'm sure you all know, y'all sports fans like we are. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Miami, the Giants, Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns, Vegas Raiders, Arizona Cardinals, and Atlanta Falcons. These are the teams in need of a head coach.
Oh, she's running out of Ramirez, folks.
Here we go.
Run 'em.
Baltimore. Who's going to be the head coach for Baltimore? Start of the season 2026.
Somebody.
You're 100% right.
Mike Minter.
Mike Minter from LA Chargers.
Yep, defensive
He's
coordinator.
the defensive coordinator. Okay, that's not a bad pick. They're a defensive-minded team.
I didn't study for this test.
Me either. And I wrote it.
I know. Leave it up to the white guy.
Damn.
Pittsburgh.
I got 2 weeks.
I feel like they're gonna make the offense do it like an internal promotion.
You think they'll promote from inside?
Yes. It's Pittsburgh.
And you know what? That's actually a very good point. You're talking about a team that has had 3 head coaches in 40 years.
Correct.
That is a very good
They're
point.
not gonna disrupt the system.
Yeah, I can see that. So might not have a name. We'll just say somebody
Okay.
from the inside.
Wait, I got a
That's
name.
fair.
I got a name.
You got a name?
I got a name.
What's the name?
My boy.
Okay, because this is the game, right?
Sure.
Outside the box, all hail, Marcus Freeman.
No. Got to take it off the board.
Nope. Nope.
Head coach of Notre Dame. Here's why. He literally said
That was a
today.
very white guy thing to assume. Irish.
You know what? That was. But he literally said today he's not interested. He's staying at Notre Dame.
Or that could be the poker face.
I'm gonna say with Marcus Freeman.
All right.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Miami. Team that just fired Mike McDaniel, who might wind up being our next OC.
Ace Ventura.
Sit your ass down.
Who's on the University of
I
Miami's
am
coaching
going to
staff?
go outside the box thinking, although it's not really outside the box thinking. And I'm going to submit a
Just
name,
inside the ocean. Gotcha.
or at least on the beach.
That's fine.
John Harbaugh. New York Giants.
John Harbaugh.
Tennessee,
I think
which
they might
is
want to get.
considered one of the like
They a
best
young
jobs.
team that needs to, if they
They
get
got
the-
everything.
Yes.
They
And that's why I think the guy that just got fired from Cleveland may go there.
Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski to Tennessee. Okay.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You a smart motherfucker.
I have to go with TBD. I was gonna say Kevin Stefanski. So
Okay. Well, good talk.
All right.
Vegas, who gets his job?
They might get somebody from college. They have to revamp the entire franchise, in my opinion, because they're not getting their feet settled in Vegas, period. And given the legacy of what the Raiders do have, when they were LA and Oakland, there's still a certain legacy that they had. And
That
they're not.
legacy is long gone.
No, but I'm saying just because it's gone does not mean that they don't still want to hold on to it. They don't have the same fan base that they used to.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jim Schwartz.
I forgot
Cleveland
Jim
defensive
Schwartz was up
coordinator.
there.
Schwartz.
I forgot
From-
Jim Schwartz was out there.
From Cleveland.
No, yeah, he was
Yeah.
at DC Cleveland this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with them.
And I like Jim.
Maybe Raiders might say, you know what, we're gonna start killing people.
What if we got him as offensive
Because
going
the
to
offensive
say,
thing is not going, but that's far-fetched, obviously.
That's a good
I'm
call.
going to say no to that one. I mean, it can happen, of
Right,
course.
I'm saying-
But there's only one reason and one reason only.
He don't
why.
like Vegas.
No.
Why would you leave?
No,
Yeah.
no, not even that. One, because he might actually wind up being the head coach of Cleveland. One.
Ah,
Two, what do we know about all former Detroit Lions head coaches?
They
never
never-
get a head coaching job ever again.
well, goddamn.
He ain't lying.
Arizona. This is where I think a new college coach,
Is
Mike.
Kyler Murphy still going to, not Murphy, Murray.
Kyler Murray,
Is he still
for
gonna be?
now.
He won't be there. He's not going to be there.
You don't think so?
I don't either.
Where do you think he's
because
going?
He's not gonna
They're
be
not going to cut him.
He's-
They paid him.
No, he's being traded for something.
I think so too, because at this point,
He's not going to be there.
you haven't done in between you being injured and then I can see that one being a college coach too, but I would not be surprised if it's one of those. Who else got?
Okay, I got my guy. I got my guy for Arizona.
These are the Giants coach.
I got my
fired?
guy.
Yeah, Brian
I got
Daboll ain't going. I don't think he's going to get hired at all. And anywhere, nor
I'll say
and I
this,
know that the
main-
interim guy. is
I
not
feel
getting
like
hired.
he wouldn't get hired in big market cities, but Arizona's not technically a big market as far as professional sports go. He might be able to do something in a smaller market, because you gotta think that way too.
I just don't think he's that good of a coach.
That's fair,
the
too.
reason why. I would actually like to see, and why I'm blanking on his name right now. I think that there's going to be a college coach that gets the Arizona job, but I want
But from Florida,
the coach from Atlanta
oh, the head coach that was just with
that
the
was
Falcons.
just fired. I'm blanking on his name, but
Raheem
that's
Morris.
Raheem Morris. Yeah, I like him.
I like him.
And I think that he's a motivator. And for I'm not really sure why he got fired, because for the record, he didn't make the
I
play.
think it was a sham too.
Huh?
I think it was a sham too.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach.
A good man, Savannah. A good man.
I'm gonna go Brian Callahan,
Callahan.
Callahan.
Huh.
the coach who got fired from Tennessee.
Thank you. Yep. Okay.
I think.
I ain't mad at
That's
it.
not bad.
I ain't mad at it.
What's next?
The last one is, well, the Raheem Morris vacancy, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I think whoever it is walking into a fucking squad.
Callahan might end up getting that.
They're walking into a squad, man, and I really.
'Cause Penix is not out.
No, he just got hurt. He'll be back next season.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see
Oh, I
Callahan
got
there
my
instead of
guy.
Arizona.
I got my guy.
All right, well,
I got
who
my
you
guy.
got?
I got my guy.
Because I don't have a beat on.
I got my guy.
Who
For
is it?
Atlanta,
Yes.
Brian Flores.
I'm gonna say no.
That defense they got there,
Yes,
it's starting to be really killer.
no doubt.
I forgot about
I'm going to say no though, because Brian Flores, I don't think he's going to get a head coaching job at all. He still has a lawsuit out against the NFL.
I know. I'm just gonna say Brian Flores.
that. That's fair.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, and he probably
Yeah.
deserves a
I
job.
think this is
But
the year that it gets broken. I think it's the year that somebody hires him.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
America,
These are
all of this
guesstimations.
shit is guessing like a motherfucker. We have no clue.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
There's our 2 cents on that.
Pew,
Take it
pew,
for what
pew.
it's worth. And I literally said that right. Take it for what it's worth, because
I heard you say that, and I wasn't gonna say nothing.
yeah,
But
yeah. It makes sense.
East Coast Julio.
A few shows ago, I asked a question. Who do we think, which conference do we think is tougher? Eastern Conference, Western Conference? Well, we got a little bit more data now. We're literally halfway through the season at this point. Do we still think that the Eastern Conference is the tougher conference?
No, I'll switch over to West.
You think the Western Conference is tougher?
Looking at how San Antonio and Oklahoma is playing, and I think it's a little bit more depth in the Eastern Conference as far as all the games are closer.
Okay.
But some of the top teams you have to beat on the West, they playing.
All right. You think the West is a tougher division? I mean, tougher conference? I still think that the East is the tougher conference.
I think they have more depth.
I don't know. Is Carolina?
And that's the reason why I say they're tougher.
Is Carolina still in the East?
That's football.
Oh, my bad.
And
No,
let that shit go.
actually, I think. Yeah, man. I think the tougher. It's still the West, but it's still the East is like.
They're
As,
like
as,
this.
as the season's coming together, Boston's coming up now, which nobody thought was going to come up. But I think both sides are equally tough.
Okay.
I hate to say the answer. I hate.
No,
not to be
that's
able to pick
fine.
one.
That's fine because there's nothing wrong with that because literally when you look at their records from 1 through 8, is eerily identical.
It is.
6, 7.
Let's move forward into this conversation. How confident are you all that sort of kind of piggyback on for what you were just saying about those top tier teams in the West? How confident would you be in the Pistons having to beat OKC or Denver or the San Antonio Spurs in a 7-game series, which of course we all know that would be NBA Finals?
If I'm being honest, I think that we have a better chance against San Antonio
Okay.
because I think we have way more bench than what they do.
Okay.
And with the Pistons, you never know who's going to be on fire. It kind of reminds me of the back to work Pistons or at work Pistons or going
All right.
to work Pistons. Now, I think it could be a grudge match with OKC. However, the one thing that OKC does have, they've been to the finals. They've been to and SGA is still phenomenal. And then you got Caillou that's still on the team. That's annoying as hell.
So let's do. Do you think they could beat OKC?
Yes.
Denver?
Oh yeah.
The Spurs? OKC? 7-game series in the finals. You think we beat them this season? Team currently constituted as such.
That's how I want, and I think the Pistons are tough enough to be able to handle them guys. But it had to be a trade deadline deal. As
No. As constituted.
No.
Denver.
Yes.
Spurs.
I have to go with her again. Yes, because of death.
Okay. So the only team you figure it'd be a tough out against OKC
Yes.
and OKC. All right. So seeing as how that will be our toughest, what you all feel our toughest competition in the West, pending we make it to the finals. Do you all think that we need to make a move to ensure that we can beat them?
I want another big man.
Yep, I do too. I don't want another big man. I don't want another big man.
Like a
No
center
problem.
or a power forward.
What?
You want a big man?
Yes.
All right.
I do.
Yes, I want to trade.
That's even worse.
No, I just want to trade.
No, you don't know the slang
Hold
term for that.
America again.
Pause.
Pause.
Man, no diddy.
If you had your choice for a power forward, center, something that, if you could make a trade for, who would you make a trade for?
See, I didn't study for this final exam.
I mean, you. In general, I mean, the pie in the sky, shit. Joel Embiid.
No.
Okay, just throwing some shit out there.
I could come with the boo-boos.
Giannis.
Thank you.
I speak Ebonics. Got it.
Somebody had to.
If you had to make a trade,
I never seen him turn this red. Look. Because I'm the only person that can with that
Who's the
bullshit.
trade that you make for? We don't even have to discuss what you have to give up.
Good.
But we know you have to give it up.
Pause.
Pause.
Give it up.
Come on, Marvin, got to give it.
Markman.
Lord Marketing. Okay. I'm going to go with what's the new popular opinion on this, and that's Michael Porter Jr. That's who.
Did he? No, oh, never mind. Nope.
No, you're talking about his brother.
Yes.
His
Marcus.
brother is the one that got kicked out of the league for gambling.
Aha.
He was a poorer brother.
Well played.
You work for that one. You work for that one.
I know. Edit.
No, that was pretty good.
That was good. You see, I didn't complain.
And I would go for Michael Porter, because he
His daddy?
bolsters.
I'm so glad I'm over
And
here.
I would trade for Michael Porter because he gives us 3-point shooting. That's sort of kind of like his claim to fame. He's shooting over 40% from three.
I don't know if I want to need another 3.
We absolutely
We do.
absolutely
We do.
Okay.
need.
Shoot the J. Shoot it!
I think they're going to make a big move for somebody like a shooter, and I think they're going to make a
big-
smaller move for somebody that can handle the ball.
Perhaps the other
I wanna see
thing
more
about
offensive rebounds.
the other thing about Michael Porter is 6'10", he can get you rebounds as well as shoot the three.
So you like a G Wallace.
Well, he's not a dog like that, but
Yeah, but he's not a pup, but he's not.
The thing about him
He's
that makes him, the thing about Michael Porter and trading for him that makes it somewhat alluring is you're probably not going to have to give up a lot for him. Like if you got Giannis,
That's
or if you got Lauri Markkanen. Which
That's
I don't even know why the fuck they'd say you'd have to give up a lot. I don't think if,
No, I
if
don't
we
think you
were
have
to
to.
trade for Lauri Markkanen,
I think early in the year there was like, you have to give a lot. I think now,
from Utah.
I'm thinking what happened with the Trae Young trade.
When he went to
With the
Wizards.
Trae Young, I think people saw like, wait a minute, they traded Trae Young, and it was like
To
pretty
the
much,
Wizards?
and it was for pretty much.
I mean, well, CJ McCollum is good.
It wasn't a lot.
But it wasn't a whole hell of a lot.
It wasn't a lot to write home about.
Yeah.
Understood.
You know?
it's
And
the
that's
Wizards.
generally how the trades go like
Yeah.
that. So I don't think it's going to be a lot, but
yeah,
I think it will be.
it starts out big, but now I think it starts to come down.
And I think it will be less for Michael Porter Jr. Upside. Michael Porter Jr. is going to rebound better than Lauri Markkanen. I don't know if he's going to shoot better, but he's going to rebound. Neither one of them are playing defense like that.
Okay, yeah.
But I think overall,
But I think the bigger staff and the crew there. But I think they bring somebody in. If they bring somebody in, they gotta say, listen, man, you're playing defense. I think no matter what, bigger staff and the crew say, if you bring somebody in,
for sure.
you're going to
Absolutely.
If you didn't play defense where you were before, when you come
You're
here,
going to play now.
you'll play now, and they got to buy in.
and that right there might be, depending on if we think they can buy in, that might be the reason why we don't see either one of them. Now, with that being said, Giannis would be perfect in that regard. He's not going to give us a 3-point shooting, but he is going to give us every
Defense,
single thing
rebound,
else that we
offensively.
need.
Yeah, and you're going to lose a lot of assets, and you're going to lose a lot
Sure,
of
but
players.
he absolutely makes up for it.
And he's only
at least in the short term.
And he's only another year and a half on his contract, so you got to think about that also.
Well, we'll see how that works.
And it's weird though, because this is the first year now the Pistons have all their assets, first round picks going forward.
Yeah.
So they have control of all that stuff. So, I mean,
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
All right, America. So next time we talk to you, we will have a CFP champion. Before we get to who we think's gonna win, lose, spreads, and shit to bet on, I want to briefly touch on pause. There is, of course, there's talks about CFP going to a 16-team playoff next season. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the 12-team format, but it was sort of exciting this season.
Okay.
Once we got past the first round, it was pretty exciting. Do you all think that perhaps they need to just stick with 12 teams for at least one more year before they move it up? Because inevitably they're going to move to 16 teams. Do
Just
y'all
send
think they
me
need
a glossary so I can understand how to understand the rankings, and I'll be fine. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Absolutely not. 16 teams is the perfect spot to be. 16 is perfect.
So just get to it.
Let's talk about 24.
No, they're not.
Are they trying to mimic like the basketball
No,
version?
there's talking about 16. There's talking about 24. Let's talk about 24.
You don't need to mean
See you
teams.
later. I will pay your fucking dues. See you later. No, 16. I think 16 is perfect because 16 there's no buys.
Right.
And I think 16 is.
It matches NFL.
Not even that. I think 16 is perfect for the college football playoff. Everybody starts at the same time and goes to the same time.
Yeah.
I think 16 is perfect and stop it right at that. That's it. For me, it's simple. 16, I'm hooked.
I just want to understand how they come up with the rankings. After that, I can
It's
do fuck
arbitrary as fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying 16, I'm hooked.
I don't disagree. I'm just looking at watch value. What I saw this season, I was sort of kind of like, But they're probably going to go to 16
and stop.
And they need to stop. I really wish they never got to 12. I wish they would have went to 8 and stopped, but we're past that.
Anything without a bye.
Yeah, 8 would have done it.
Yeah.
But
anything without a bye.
Nonetheless,
they're not going to go from 12 to 8. So if they go to 16, stop, and that's it.
I agree.
And I think college football, if they move past that, then they're dumber than we think they are. And if they're dumber,
it literally
then they're dumber than
ruins
we
the
are.
regular season.
Yeah, they're dumber than we think they are. Yeah.
I don't disagree with you on that one.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
But since we are at 12, this is what we came up with: America CFP Championship. Number 1, Indiana Hoosiers versus the number 10 seed,
number 10,
Miami Hurricanes.
How could you be so sure?
See, and that be the thing that's confusing to me, but I'm going Hoosiers.
They're you.
What's confusing to you?
I don't understand the rankings of how certain people make. I just don't, and I haven't been following long enough, so I don't have the time to.
Okay, so they rank the playoff teams 1 through 12, and
no matter the.
Yeah, no. After what their ranking was for the season, no, they got.
Well, it does. It's something to do with the rankings.
I mean, a little bit. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4, for the most part, were literally number 1, 2, 3, and 4 ranked.
But that's.
And shit, even for that matter, even 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I feel like I'm on Sesame Street.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The only places where it got a little murky was because they had what they call the Group of 5 schools who were ranked. I think Tulane was ranked like 20th.
The Haynes College schools of please let them.
I think they deserve a chance, but that's a whole nother story.
Right. Yes, and I don't.
Long story short,
Hoosiers.
Here we are.
Long story short.
Hoosiers versus Canes. You got who is Hoosiers minus 8.5.
Hoosiers. Didn't their quarterback just win the Heisman?
Yes.
I was looking at this game a lot. I was. And of course, everybody looks at Indiana Hoosiers. Kurt Signetti, a Marlboro man.
Really?
Then I look over there and I see these colors staring at everybody.
You see what?
Look to your right. Look to your right.
He did not say colors. He did not say colors.
Look to your right.
I know.
Look to your right. What colors do you see over there?
My cousins.
What color? What color? What colors do you see over there?
Orange and green. Colors are the U.
It's the U.
It's a
and I am still gonna go with the Indiana.
Minus 8.5?
Yes, I am. I am still going with Indiana. I think Indiana is on a mission. I think it's just. I think it's like what they wanted. They wanted to go. Not knowingly, but I think they wanted to go to Miami and beat the home team in Miami to make their fucking statement. I'm gonna go with Indiana.
Minus 8.5.
Minus 8.5.
You keep talking algebra.
I'm going with the U plus 8.5.
I know.
I mean, it just so happens.
Because you a gambler that don't like to gamble.
It just so happens that they are literally about to play the championship game at the University of Miami's home field.
All right.
It's not literally. It's there.
And
they're going to be warmer, so they might be happier.
And while I do think that Indiana is going to win,
You just don't think they're going to win within that margin.
I think it's going to be
A field goal.
much closer game than people expect.
Understood.
They're these teams are sort of kind of mirror images of each other as far as how they play.
Okay.
It's gonna be Signetti and Cristobal. It's gonna be the Marble Man versus Uzempa. Okay.
Like the cigarette person?
This is gonna be.
I don't know why he's choosing this analogy. I have no clue.
Because it is what it is. We all seen Cristobal. We all seen the Marble Man. We all know what they both need.
Buddy with the lasso and the hat?
There's no way I would have made that correlation of Kurt Zanetti to the Marlboro Man at all. But here we are, America.
He's the Marble Man.
All right.
It's in his name. Signetti. Cigarette.
I thought
Google
you were saying
me.
Cincinnati. Oh.
No.
Signetti. I'm pretty damn sure that the Marlboro Man wasn't Italian. But leave that part alone.
He may not know his daddy.
Yeah.
That's why he was Roman.
Yeah, what she said.
America. This has been sports. In layman's terms. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Let the world know we out here talking our shit. You can find us on Facebook at Sports in Layman's Terms. More importantly, at YouTube at Sports in Layman's Terms. And if you just so happen to be there, we're also on Twitter at Lay Term Sports, as well
AKA
as X at Lay Term Sports, as well as Twitter at Lay Shit, as well as
layshit.com.
TikTok at Lay Term Sports. I am Willie SoSo on behalf of the crew, and this is
TV franchise.
And that is
TBD.
This is not a congressional hearing.
Hashtag trade Scooble.
And I.
Getting ready close to February.
Time out. Time
close
out,
to
America.
February.
Time out, America. This has been sports. In layman's terms.
Something to think about.
Something to think about.
Give me my goddamn.